Hey, what is going on, Aquarius? Butch over here. Butch over here. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I don't even know if I should say Butch Tarot anymore because I feel like I'm already advertising it enough, right? Um, anyway, I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have coming for Aquarius? What can we see for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. Well, now. So, the first thing I'm getting, Aquarius, is there's definitely someone. There's definitely someone that has their eye on you. You know, I feel like this is someone that you already met, but I don't feel like you really have a connection per se with this person yet. But I do feel like you already met them. You might have a light connection with maybe even a friendship. You know, someone you work with, someone you go to school with. Because I do feel like this person has pretty steady access to you. I feel like they get to see you. Maybe even someone you go to gym with. This person definitely has their eye on you. You know, I feel like this person, I mean, they got more than their eye on you. I mean, this person's thinking about you and only you. I feel like they're fantasizing about you. They're fantasizing about being with you. And what I'm seeing in this person is that's a huge statement. I mean, this person knew what they wanted the moment they met you. I mean, they knew. And like I said, it's a huge statement for this person because I kind of get the sense that this person kind of warded off love. You know, they were done looking. I feel like this person doesn't have a great history. I feel like they've been betrayed. They suffered betrayal, and I feel like this person kind of gave up. But then you came along. You came along and you changed everything. You know, this huge transformation in this person I see. They're seeing things in a completely different fashion right now. You know, with the hangman seeing things just a different perspective. With the death card, you know, a huge transformation. I feel like this person never thought, they never saw you coming. But one thing is for sure, once they saw you, they couldn't forget you. You know, there's this very, you know, it's a very spontaneous energy. Kind of seemingly come out of nowhere with that Knight of Wands, that Sagittarius energy. It's kind of like it just really hit them. And since then, they haven't been able to stop thinking about you. Like I said, I mean, this person, they were all in. Even when they didn't think that was ever going to be possible again. You know, I feel like you inspire this person to give love another chance. And I know it's a big word when I say love, but that's what I see. I mean, I see new love. And with this person, Even though this is spontaneous, I feel like it is a serious thing. I mean, you're living rent free in this person's head. You know, with that King of Cups, it's that very mature, you know, emotional maturity. Very mature emotional maturity. I don't know how that made sense, but it came out anyway. Um, you know, it's serious. It's not like it's a physical thing. I feel like the way they feel about you and the way they look at you is something much more than just physical. Not to say there isn't any physical, because I really feel like there's a lot of physical going on, but it is deeper than that. You know, this person isn't just trying to get in your pants. Is basically what I'm saying. We're all adults here, so I'm just gonna say it. Like I said, one thing is for sure, they've already made their mind up what they want. Like I said, they know what they want. With that Two of Wands, the King of Wands, they've already made their mind up. They just haven't told you yet. But that's what's coming. You know, I feel like it caught them off guard. It happened quick. Like I said, with that Knight of Wands, now we got the Knight of Swords. It's very quick moving energy. They weren't expecting it. I mean, I feel like this person has spent a long time making head over heart decisions. You know, like I said, I feel like they kind of gave up on love. I feel like they kind of gave up on finding it. And then you found them. And it's all, as they say, it was all over. You know, all those things that were holding them back, the reason why they gave up on love, I mean, I feel like they're having a hard time even remembering what it was. Like, you really got to this person. Like I said, they got their eyes on you. And they're just waiting for the right time to make their move. You know, they've been fantasizing about you. They've been thinking about you. They've been dreaming about you. Now all that's really left is to take that next physical leap of faith and open up. And I feel like that is what's coming. You know, I feel like this person's going to tell you how they feel. And I feel like they're going to follow that with an offer. It's it's very fresh. So I do get the sense that this is someone that you met fairly recently. Because we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. I mean, it's all very, very fresh. But they already know what they want. And I feel like once they take that step towards you, I mean, I feel like they're going to chase you. And they're going to take it any way they can get it. I mean, they'll take you as a friend. They'll take you as a lover. I mean, they'll take you as all of the above. You know, if you just want to be friends, they just want to be closer to you. Honestly, I feel like they're still kind of in that headspace of like, what happened? Like, where did this person come from, and why am I thinking about them so much? Why am I drawn to this person? And I thought I gave up on love, so why am I feeling this way? Like I said, they spent a long time. They're very intelligent. You know, very intelligent. And they have some real things in their life that they love. You know, I get this person is a lover of life. And it's almost like they gave up on love because it was too hard, but this just feels too easy. But like I said, I mean, this person's going to open up, and I mean, they want to move forward with you, with that Chariot. And they will be loyal to you. You know, even though this is quick energy, even though this is quickly evolving, evolving is exactly what it's doing. It's more. I mean, this person doesn't want you for a one night stand. They don't want you for something casual. This person has purpose behind their eyes. You know, it's funny because sometimes we get to a point where we feel like all hope is lost, and then all of a sudden this person we can't get out of our head appears in front of us. And like I said, I mean, this is something that it's new, but it's definitely, it's some new energy. It's very fresh. But like I said, I mean, you could already be friends with this person. You have some association with this person because they do have access to you. You know, they see you fairly regularly. Like I said, it could even be someone that you go to the gym with. For some of you, it is. It's someone maybe you work with, or someone that, you know, you see at work. For others, it could be a friend of a friend. But I feel like they have access to you. And what I mean by that is, like, this isn't like someone just seeing you one day on the subway, or they seen you walking on the street one day and never seen you since. I do feel like they see you quite often. And even when they don't see you, they're seeing you because, like I said, I think that I feel like they're thinking about you and only you. They weren't expecting to feel this way, but I don't feel like they're fighting it either. I don't really feel like they gave up on love. I feel like they gave up on getting hurt. They gave up on looking because they kept finding the wrong ones. One of the scariest things about being single and looking for that right one is the prospect that you may find the wrong one. And more often than not, you are going to find the wrong one. But it's worth it when you find the right one. With this person, like I said, a lot of fire. We got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aquarius and Gemini. Get some Cancer, some Scorpio. Maybe some Libra as well. And I got some Virgo there too. That devil. Little devil. You know, I honestly, when people go put themselves out for love, I get messages all the time. Like, I'm afraid to put myself out there for love. I'm afraid to, you know, take a chance. Honestly, I don't feel like you're afraid to take a chance. I feel like you're afraid of finding the wrong one. You know, nobody's really afraid of finding the right one. We're afraid to find the wrong one, and there's going to be so many wrong ones in our life. It's just facts. You know, for most people, obviously there is, you know, I have some friends, they've been together as long as I can remember. They were together in high school, and they're still together. So, I mean, some people just get lucky. But for us other fools, it is hard to take a risk. You know, it's hard to put yourself out there. But if you don't, you know, it's like that saying, you know, I tell my buddy all the time, I buy lottery tickets. I don't know why this dog doesn't like me. I buy lottery tickets once in a while. He's like, I don't know why you buy a lottery ticket, you're never going to win. I'm like, well, I have zero chance if I don't buy a lottery ticket. If I buy a lottery ticket, there's a chance. Everybody that ever won the lottery, you know, probably thought the same thing. You know, it's like anything else in life. If you want something, it's going to be a risk. And there's going to be fear involved. You know, it's like that, you know, like they say, you know, people that do things they're afraid of, they're the ones that get rewarded. You know, being courageous isn't being absent of fear; it's doing it anyway. You know, sometimes we're gonna get burned, but that's just part of life. I've told the story before. My sister, she was in a car accident when she was younger. And she went years without driving a car. She just didn't want to do it again. It wasn't even her fault. It was absolutely not her fault. But it scared the shit out of her so bad that she didn't want to do it again. And she stopped doing it for a long time. And then one day I don't know what it was that drove her that particular day, but she said, I went and she had to write the test again. That's how long she didn't drive. She had to go write the test again and get her license again. And she said, there was a moment when I just thought it'd be nice to go for a drive. And, she's been driving ever since, and it was just that freedom, you miss it. But there is that fear that instills in you that sometimes it really takes over, and we got to learn how to fight back. Because we let that fear rule us, then we're ruled by fear. And that's no way to live. I've been hurt by people. I've dated girls that ripped me to shreds, and I even felt like I was giving up on love for a while. So I understand that. I really resonate with this read. Like when I met Rose, before I met her, I was done. I didn't want nothing to do with love. I felt like it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the worst case scenario wasn't better than the best case scenario. But people that say that, and I realize that now, when I was saying that, I never understood what real love was like. So I didn't know what the real reward was. The love that I had felt before with people, that wasn't worth the risk. But when I met her, it wasn't even a thought. I didn't even have a second thought. I just knew. I knew I was in trouble the minute I met her. I knew that everything I thought was gone now, and all I could do was think about her. It worked out. Anyway, I was not rambling. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.